And I'm sure many of you caught that too. You should have said in men, since the entire sample group was dudes, right? And not just guys. What kind of guys?
Non-habitual.
Yeah.
Non-habitual caffeine, yes, exactly. So why would they test heart rate on a cycle? Why would they test it on a cycle versus make them walk around a track or something like that? What do you think these guys are? I'm guessing they might even be semi-pro or pro cyclists, Casey, and they care about this. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. First of all, Aaron, your brow furrowed immediately upon reading the headline. Why?
It just didn't make sense.
It didn't make sense. Of course it doesn't, because what is caffeine? Caffeine is a stimulant. Why the hell would caffeine lower heart rate if caffeine is a stimulant? Well, that's the great contradiction. When you have heart rate in a non-caffeine group, you would expect heart rates to be somewhere in here. And I'm saying that without numbers. We'll come back to numbers soon. I've got graphs and colors and stuff. Why is that doing that? Did I import pictures? Did I plug a drive in? Pretty sure I didn't. Anyway. So, if you start this study, where do you assume the caffeine group is going to be? Like in your gut. If this is measuring heart rate, and this is something we can actually measure. We can like slap a cuff on somebody and measure. Is that a cuff that you measure the heart rate with? Yeah, cuff. That's blood pressure. Let me check pulse. Fingers. Yeah, fingers on this. And a thumb snuff box. There we go. So you can actually check heart rate, measurable, nice indicator. No question about that. Where would you think the caffeine group would be? Where would your gut say? It would be over here, right? Maybe a little bit, maybe a lot. But what this study found was what? Not only was it not here, it was here. That doesn't make any sense. That makes absolutely no sense, does it? Caffeine's a stimulant. What is the definition of a stimulant? Something that should not decrease your heart rate. I mean, you think at best it's going to keep it the same. Maybe if you're a non-habitual caffeine, or if you're a habitual caffeine, maybe like a bunch of coffee doesn't do anything to you. But it sure as hell shouldn't lower your heart rate. You should be able to override your body's systems just because you drink coffee. It should be stimulus. So that's why you're reading about it. That's why you're reading about it. So what you saw next. Now we did find some holes in the study.